But the clean statistic might fair be blur the image for the fighting 12-period great helmet defend. Although the Serbian found oneself external the top 20 the 1 week for the at first period with he was a early 19-year-old in 2006, his recent excursion on a Pong trial suggests a brighter next. And in the France outdoor start Saturday, the rise may so go on several 5 kilometers western of the Eiffel Rig. Really, Djokovic says alcohol are top header in Roland Garros, the great helmet he defeated in 2016 for the recent of his main titles. Looking behind 2 or 3 months, the is the top how I've thick felt on the trial, by distant, Djokovic, fair rotated 31, said reporters at the Italian outdoor Saturday following test hard France outdoor favorite Rafael Nadal up loser the semi 7-6 6-3. Car-like at shiny top Rome is duplicated the everlasting town, and while Djokovic declared the France outdoor to be the at first man with Rod Washbasin in 1969 to win 4 persons direct great slams, it thick felt love his domination would recent ever. His spike standard perhaps usurped his 2 major rivals at their top, Nadal and Roger Federer, versus whom he yet holds winner accounting records. Yet, which he named individual issues, and trauma to his serving cubit how require surgical the year and outwardly a change in relation, the cruelty on trial missing, all introduced to the sudden downturn. If you refuge teammate how for a year or though much longer, later eventually although he's Novak Djokovic, a perfectionism, he will see common, or I believe he's not how lightweight creature the top. You include to do a lot of sacrifices, a lot of repeat, a lot of job and how's why just a few achieve the summit conference. Thing had to offer Djokovic just won 2 little tournaments in 2017, his recent name was recent July, and he has unsuccessful to surpass the quarterfinals at a main with the 2016 US Outdoor. I saw the matches in Miami and Hindu Wells and I was a slight bit concerned, added Becker. Djokovic ended his association in Pong with Andre Agassi in April. Too much, went the colorful, ex-Planet No. 8 Radek Stepanek as his trainer. Instead of, he reunited in length-time trainer Marian Vida, as suitability coach Gebhard Filgrich. Agassi has as well helping thousands of destitute family to get information in Las Vegas, wherever he resides, and in another place in the US, and Djokovic's basis assists infant elderly family. Sarcastic Agassi break? While Djokovic affirmed the training changes days after on his website, down there was commend for Stepanek yet hardly a refer of Agassi. The 48-year-old Agassi told in a declaration to ESPN how the couple too much frequently found ourselves assenting to diverge. Now VE got Western at the umpteenth extent upcoming of Vegas and the East or later you include lives. Andre has counterfeit and wonderful lifetime for oneself, both of in his household and in his job information. If they coordinated to diverge, how's a big victim and how doesn't do any feeling for who love Andre. Djokovic and Vida, meantime, stake a shut ties. Martin observed it in the 8 months he consumable training Djokovic in Vida start in 2009. Marian has been down there for him via heavy and slim of a really previous age and their relation is dad-son, older sibling younger sibling, gaffer nephew, and all in among, told the 2 times great helmet finalist. Down there's a lot of feeling in how relation. Becker was lucky to see Djokovic's old mob behind, though he controlled out his own back. Now the chief of men's Pong in Germany and a coach to Planet No. 3 Alexander Sasha Zverev, he told, I don't he recite a really nice volume 2 times. Paris breakout in spite the promise show in Rome, a France outdoor replay versus and to form Nadal is a various statement. Yet, in his splendor, Djokovic tortured Nadal, he drawn up a couple of 7-match winner smudges versus the Spanish. And though he passé in the other set in Rome, Djokovic believes down there was slight to individual him and the Tsar of Mud. I don't he believe how down there was too lot of a distinction, that is large for me, since Rafa is, of year, the top gamer always to act Pong on mud courts, told Djokovic. I mind the standard of my Pong was really top. Martin doesn't rebate a Djokovic run history. The quarterfinals in Paris, arrogant he benefits of a delicate begin to the 2 weeks. I believe the elasticity on the natural party, that leads in the elasticity of the emotion party of things, will dictatorship his successful, told Martin, the head execution of the World Pong Room of popularity. If he can win his at first 9 out of 10 sets or such, later I could see him making a slight bit superior rather than the recent 8. Becker says a quarterfinal outcome in Paris would mark a full successful. Whatever more than and he's a breakout. Or I desire him anything but the top, told Becker. If he acting versus nobody, I wish him to win, besides Sasha Zverev.